Okay, guys, if you can just gather around and we'll begin. Thank you, guys. Haaland, listen, mate. Listen to me. Pay attention. This will benefit you, all right? Okay, guys. Now, I want to know, and I know you guys know this, what is the thing behind me called? Thank you, Onana. It is your home, but you're a goalkeeper. So what do we want to do, though, as a team with the thing behind me? Bonifazi? Yes, defenders do want to stop the ball going into the goal. But when we have the ball, what would we like to do with it? Come on, guys. I know you know this. We used to be really, really good at it. Anybody? Well, this explains a lot. It's a goal, guys. You want to score a goal. It's the object of football. Jesus Christ, come on. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 5 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United. Our bid to win the Champions League with the club for the first time. And I've got to say, goal scoring is becoming a massive, massive problem for us in the league in particular. 10 games played, 9 goals scored, 6 goals conceded. We're defensively an absolute rock. We have scored the second lowest amount of goals in the Premier League so far this season. We are that bad in front of goal. And I'll be honest, I don't know what to do to fix it anymore. If we're going to have a look at training, we've been doing some work on attacking training, on chance conversion. We see we had a week off here for an international break, and we sort of did all the attacking work in that one. We had previously, we can't go back to September, but we've been doing work on chance conversion training as well previously to that. I don't know what to do anymore to fix things because we're just not scoring goals. Today, as you can see here, we're playing Norwich at home in the Premier League. That will be a good opportunity to hopefully get ourselves going again. Then we're going to play Trabzonspor away from home in the Champions League group stages. We've got 3 games to catch you up on since last episode, though, starting with Trabzonspor at home in the Champions League. We fell behind early to a wonderful free kick, but quickly drew level through a Ruiz penalty. Trabzonspor pounced on a poor clearance to make it 3 goals in the opening 6 minutes. But Suter's cross for Bowen made sure we were level at half-time. Mariba's header early in the second half came back off the crossbar for Haaland to put us in front. Before Zagreb and Bowen combined moments later to ensure Mariba got his goal. Adam Lallana smashed one back for the Turks. But Pongraric ensured the points late on with his first Leeds goal. So there we go. We did score goals in Europe. But I tell you what, they are a really, really dangerous team. They pretty much scored. They only had 5 shots on goal the entire game. Their goals just came out of nothing. The second one was maybe a little bit of our own fault, but absolutely came out of nothing. They're a really, really dangerous team. But Ruiz, Bowen, Haaland, Mariba, and Pogragic, with his first for the club, got 5 goals for us, which was really, really nice to see. But if that's how they play away from home, I'm a little bit concerned about what they're going to do to us at home. Next up, we played Wolverhampton. This was in the Premier League. So a typical Leeds game in the league, this one. No goals. We defended really well, but we couldn't score to save ourselves. We were the better team in this. You can see their goalkeeper played well, as did Connor Cody at the back of at the defence there. We just, I mean, it's one of these, isn't it? We deserved to win. We just didn't take chances. You can see we subbed Ed White off because he wasn't scoring. Liao only played a 6-6. Same with Alina. We brought Haaland on. He only played a 6-6 as well. It just didn't work, and I don't really understand why. But we didn't lose, that's the main thing. Wolves are a decent team as well. The final game to catch you up on to make it 3 different competitions was a game in the Carabao Cup 4th round against Southampton. We went in front midway through the first half thanks to an own goal. Southampton drew level with 20 minutes to play. But we sealed our progression late on when Zagreb smashed in Mariba's cross. So there we go, we sneak into the quarterfinals where we've drawn Manchester City, so that's going to be tough. This took place during an international break, so there's some names here that ideally, some that we wouldn't have liked to have played because we would rather have kept them fresh for sort of more important games. And others like Lumley in goal that had to play because we didn't have really any other options. But yeah, the own goal and then Zagreb's stunner at the end to get us through. We definitely deserved it. I mean, it's the same old story, really. Lots of chances, no goals to go with them. So that's just kind of is what it is. Have a look at what this all means for the league table. Excuse me. We can see that if we were to beat Norwich today, and Norwich is sort of down there lower mid-table, we would go back up into the top 4, which is good. You can see there as well, Wolves are a decent team, so it wasn't the worst draw, although at home you'd like to think we could beat them. there's our quarter-final draw in the Carabao Cup at home to Manchester City, and the Champions League group as it stands there. You can see Lazio actually went out and beat Lyon last time out, so that kind of helps us, leaves us sitting atop the group halfway through it. So we're in a good position there as well. But let's go and have a look at what we're expecting here against Norwich City. We are the favourites, as you would maybe expect being at home. Have a look here. They're still a Daniel Farke coached team. We can see there he's decent. You know, he is what he is. They're an adventurous, standard playing style. Now, one thing we've got to be a little bit cautious of here, they went out and beat Manchester City last time out. Apparently, Norwich just beats Manchester City at home. You can see they do tend to attack down the flanks. Positional heat map there. They're relatively high up the pitch. You can see their passing network. Their number 6 and possibly number 8 look to be very important players for them. So we'll try and close them down. And there's their key passes as well. A little bit of sort of a mixed bag there, isn't it? They'll pass from anywhere basically. This is a team we're sending out. We're not going with wingers in this one, which is maybe a mistake, but we'll kind of see how it goes. So Nana in goal. It's Tucson and Wood as the back two. Coyle down the right. Badaric down the left. Kene's going to sit in front of the defence. Turpey and Bogac further forward. Alina in behind Liao and Edouard. They've got to link up. Let's hope we see the benefits of that. So everybody's playing as expected. Always a good sign, that is. What do we want to say? Let's go out there, prove a point today. Show what you can do to keep our run going. It's one of these right now where it doesn't feel like we're playing particularly well because we're not scoring goals, but we're not losing games, touch wood, either. So yeah, but you know, we've played the top of the table. This is sort of a good opportunity now to play one of the lesser teams and see how we do. And this at home, this is a game that we really, really have to win. Not had the best start there. They definitely dominating possession, but can we make the most of it? Turpey's picked himself up his usual early yellow card. Liao's done his man there. What can he do? He pulls it back for Bogac. Bogac sticks it away. Boggy with the goal. And Liao with a really, really good assist there as well. Let's maybe back off of attacking now. We do have the lead. Have another look, though, at this assist from Liao. Turned his man. Did he nutmeg him? He just went round him. Excellent stuff. Pulled it back. Bogac, edge of the area, and somehow managed to find his way between Edouard and the defender there, but that's okay. It's 1-0 Leeds United, and that's what we like to see. Let's demand a little bit more from them. Let's not rest on our laurels here just yet. Another attacking throw, it looks like. Coyle throws it in. Bogac on his heels. Gets it robbed, and he's gone straight past. Who's 36? Nathan Wood. You're supposed to be good, mate. And Batshuayi smashes in the equaliser. And Nathan Wood has some questions to answer there. Sold himself up the river. And then couldn't get back to recover. Look at this. What are you doing? You're never going to win that ball, mate. You're so late on it. And he's quick. I mean, Batshuayi's no slouch, is he? And he's absolutely smacked that in the back of the net. And that is extremely, extremely frustrating. Show some passion here, boys. Come on. We've given up one shot and they've stuck it in the back of the net. And yeah, let's see if we can recover from that now. Let's give it a get creative. They've had a lot of possession. They're not really doing much with it, though. Except, obviously, score a goal, which is frustrating. But, yeah. Here we go. All right, an attacking throw. Badaric in for Liao. Back to Badaric. He beats his man. It's Edouard. Header down. Liao underneath it. Come on, mate. You've got to at least be finding the target with that. You can see what I mean about our attacking players just not quite being at it. Let's try being more disciplined, and let's maybe try raising the tempo a little bit. See if we get anything from that. I am kind of beginning to run out of ideas with what to do with them. Let's say unlucky, perhaps. We've been the better team. Turpey on a booking. Don't get yourself sent off, please, mate. We're not happy with two of the front three. Liao's done okay. Though he did whiff at a really good chance, didn't he? Bogac just had a good game. More to come from you, please, mate. And he's lost focus. Perfect. Our best player, and I've managed to make him lose focus. It's exactly what you want from your halftime team talk, isn't it? The centre-backs aren't having a great day out either. I'm wondering... I'm really lost with what to do. I don't know if we should just abandon the two strikers altogether. The problem is that we haven't even seen Edmondson this season. Yes, he's been injured for part of it, but we have four really, really good strikers. Liao's done quite well there. Because, you know, last year playing with two strikers worked so well. There's a good ball for Coyle. Oh, and it's blocked. I wonder if we're just taking a little bit too long to get our shots away, perhaps. Now we've got work to do here defending from a throw-in. There we go. Alina's going to pick up the block there. Make a run, Leal. Go on, Alina. What can he do? We need a little bit of quality here, mate. Use some of that vision of yours. There's a decent ball, but no, we're going to get hit on the break here, aren't we? It's Kene. Can he get back? He can get back. And unfortunately, though, his tackle has just moved the ball on one for us. And that's a good tackle again by Kene. An absolutely tackling machine back there. Now get rid. He goes back for Wood. Wood. Oh, Jesus Christ, Wood. He's not having a good game back there. I'm wondering if we should just look to sub him off. There's a good tackle from Leal to Alina. Alina, oh, we're really struggling to keep possession here, aren't we? Brad Darich. Ball over the top. Is it gonna... It's Leal. Good first touch. He's got men all around him. He's found Coyle, has he? Yes, he has. Coyle. Coyle! Oh, Louis Coyle. He just keeps scoring from right back this year. Third goal of the season for him. And I tell you what, that must just about make him our top goal scorer, to be honest. Certainly from open play. I think Ruiz is our top goal scorer right now, but he's scored 2 or 3 penalties for his. Really, really well done. A good counter-attacking goal, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. But Louis Coyle, a goal machine from right back. And let's tell them to concentrate now, please. What we don't want to do is go and dive in and let Batshuayi run the length of the field again. We've deserved to win this. Alina's not having a great game in there. We don't really have another number 10. We could put Bogac in there, actually. So let's try that. We could stick Bogac further forward. Alfie can go in and play that role. That's fine. We've got a nervous booked left back. We've got Left Davis on the bench as cover for that. I don't know if I want to make that change. Come on, boys. Let's demand a little bit more here. Got 15 minutes to go. We've got a bit more work to do defensively here. They look a decent team going forward, don't they? Tucson with the header. McCalmont flicks it on. Traore's going to pick it up, though. And we go again here, trying to defend our goal. Come on, get a block in. Oh, it's a good ball. And Batshuayi. Was it Batshuayi? I think it was. Heads over at the near post. All right, let's sit these boys back a little bit more. Let's just go fullbacks on support. We don't need you bombing forward right now, guys. Yeah. Is there anything else we want to do? I'm wondering if maybe we want to just slower this tempo down a little bit. Let's show some passion here. We've got 5 minutes to go. Come on, boys. We really... I mean, again, it hasn't been a classic performance. The match stats would suggest we've done okay. What are we doing? Oh, it's suicide at the back. Onana with a massive, massive save. There must have been a foul or an offside flag in there somewhere. But suddenly, with these fullbacks sitting a bit further back, we are looking very much primed to conceding goal. And here we go on the break with Edouard. Edouard, it's a good tackle from Zimmerman. Come on, boys. Come on. Cantwell. Oh, that's a good tackle from McCalmont now. Wood. Back out there. Here we go. Here we go. Just keep possession, boys. Parson. Oh, Jesus Christ. Parson move. Turpey with the ball. What's he going to do for us? Goes back for Tucson. That's fine. Tucson goes out there for Brad Darich. Brad Darich gets forward. Can he get a decent cross into the box? He cuts back. He does. It's there, and it's a goal from Noah Kenny. A first goal, possibly for the club. Let's have a look down the bottom here. Clutch kills it for Leeds. No, maybe he's got 1 or 2 before, but Noah Kenny has he? Oh, he should have, with the 89th minute, just secured the win for us. Let's give it a concentrate. Brad Darich, I mean, I'd rather he wasn't that far forward, but he did a really good job. And Kene, again, wish you weren't that far forward, mate, but you've done well. And it's a really, really good finish, isn't it? And that is 3-1, and that should be that. Well, we've scored goals. We've, scored a third of our goals that we've scored all season in that game. So that's a positive. 3 goals is always nice. We haven't looked the best at the back. But again, we'll say a good win. Yeah, not the best at the back, but we did get the job done at the end of the day, and that is the main thing. Louis Coyle, goal machine. We'll praise his defensive work, but he is looking an absolute star for us. When we came in, he was on loan at Fleetwood, and I tell you what, I think he's our first choice right back now, and I wouldn't change him for very many players, to be honest. So an excellent turnaround in Louis Coyle's career. He was on loan, wasn't he, when we first came in? I'm sure he was. I called him back. Yeah, he was on loan at Fleetwood. And we called him back for the second half of the season, did we not? I think. Yeah, there we go. But that's Louis Coyle, guys. Wait right there. We're off to Turkey next in the Champions League. Okay, welcome back. We are in Turkey, ready to face Trabzonspor. We are the favourites for this one. They are in woeful form. The other game in the group has already taken place. Lyon smacked Lazio 3-0 at their place. So we are currently tied at the top of the table with Lyon. 3 points ahead of Lazio. So if we were to win this game, we would essentially have booked ourselves passage into the second round because there would be 6 points ahead, better goal difference. It would be unlikely that we would throw it away from there. But we could do anything. We've seen ourselves lately. Let's have a look at what we're expecting here. They are a Unal Karaman coached team. Very, very good mental coach, isn't he? But otherwise, maybe it lacks a little bit. They're an attacking standard style of play. This is how they played against us last time. We are expecting something similar this time. You can see there they were quite narrow defensively. Passing network and key passes there. Tend to pass them inside their own half. Inside the sort of our attacking half, I should say. This is the team we're sending out. We're going back to wingers for this one. So it's Onana in goal. It's Zagreb, Pogragic, Bonifazi and Sutar as the back four. Phillips comes in to play with McCalmont and Mariba in midfield. Abu Ruiz down the right. Bowen down the left. Haaland up top. Let's smash the Turks. I say let's smash the Turks. We did see that they were 2-1 up after 6 minutes against us at our place. And they do tend to score from out of nothing. Matt God says they're expected to prove a point today. Keep your run going here, boys. Yeah. Let's keep the run going. And let's see what we can do. I just sort of I saw when I was clicking up to do the general teams, but there was something about moving into a knockout, qualifying for the first knockout round. But I'm not completely sure that that's true because we would be 6 points ahead of Lazio, but we still have to play them, so they could beat us handsomely, or relatively handsomely, tie up or take the head-to-head, and then it would come down to goal difference. We'd have to beat Lyon on the final day. But, yeah, I think we play them next anyway. But you know what I mean. I don't think this actually would guarantee us getting out of the group. Here we go with Jared Bowen with a little bit of space to run into. What can he do? Can he get a ball in? Oh, it's a good tackle. Onanzi, is it? Onanzi? Ball goes forward. It's picked up by Zagreb. Nice little pass in there for McCalmont. Back for Calvin Phillips, for Mariba. Back for Phillips. There's a good ball for Bowen. Knocks it back down to Phillips. Overlapping run there from Zagreb. Can he get a bit of quality into the box? Zagreb, he can. Back post. Ruiz headed down for Suta! I didn't know Johnny Suta could do that. An absolute thunder volley into the back of the net. 25 minutes gone. And it's all gone quiet in Turkey. Demand a little bit more. But look at this strike from Johnny Suta getting forwards. Header out and have some of that on the half volley. That is a bullet into the back of the net. And it is 1-0 Leeds United. And that's what we like to see. Haaland's looking a little bit nervous up front. We've got another highlight here from the corner. Phillips knocks it in. It's headed down and Bowen sticks in his second. Haaland. Did he get the knockdown? It has been an unassisted goal, so maybe not. But he was certainly in the vicinity, wasn't he? Let's give them some praise. We've returned 3 minutes after our first goal to get our second. Haaland and Pogradniak were both there challenging. I wonder if it was actually a Turkish head on it, though. Bowen is onside. There's no problems there. Or is he? Because the goalkeeper would be the other man, wouldn't he? Maybe I didn't see where the offside line was there. I wasn't looking at the goalkeeper as the second last man. But I think, anyway, it's been given, so it's fine. And are we going to get to the break? Yes, we are at 2-0. And we've essentially done... That's sort of what the first game was like as well. It's just they happened to pop up out of nowhere and score goals. We want to say, I think we've got to say, don't get complacent here, boys. We saw in the first game what they can do if we give them half a chance. So we don't want to do that. Demand a little bit more. And if we can get a third goal, then I'd be relatively confident of seeing it out. But until then, I will remain a little bit nervous. Show some passion here, boys. Come on. Is there anything? All right, Zagreb stands over a free kick. In for McCalmont. Back for Zagreb. There it is for Phillips. Look at Mariba. He does. He finds him. Mariba with a good ball out there for Ruiz. Now, is Ruiz going to shoot? He is. It's going to ricochet out for Sutar, though. Can he get an assist? He walks past his man. It's there for Haaland. I've whacked my knuckles off the desk, and Haaland has whacked his header past the post. That was disgraceful, Alfie. Not Alfie. Erling. He'll probably start scoring when I start calling him the right name, won't he? Let's give him some praise. We're dominating the game. Haaland is... He's going off in disgrace. We've got Edmondson on the bench who needs some game time. So let's get him on. I was so excited when I signed Haaland, and it's pretty obvious to everybody I'm not getting the best out of him. What do we want to say? Praise them again. It's a bit late to make any changes now. Let's get Lift Davis on the field. He hasn't played a game for us for a while. Let's give him a game out in Europe. He's coming through the academy. He's been a nice loyal player for us out on loan, not complaining too much. And that'll do it. A good solid 2-0 win on the road in Europe. Can't ask for much more. Good win, boys. Well done. So there we go, money in the bank. Leeds United hammer Trabzonspor. I don't know if we hammered them, but we certainly played well. Johnny Suter, he's a revelation at right back, isn't he? He's done really, really well over there. And if we have a look at the league tables at the end of the episode, essentially job done. As I said, we've still got to play Lazio, so they could, in theory, still get to us. But we're in a very, very strong position. Not to just get... Well, we had to get out of the group, and that sort of keeps the board happy. But we're not in a bad position to top the thing either. And there's the league table after that win against Norwich. We do slide back into the top 4. 9 points back at Liverpool at top. Until we start scoring goals regularly, I don't think we need to bother looking at that though. Just want to try and get into the top 4 this year. I think that would be big progress for us. But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I think what we'll do is we'll come back for the Lazio game, because that could then guarantee us whether we get out of the group or not. And then if Lyon slip up and we've already guaranteed top spot, what we might do then is show the Everton game. And if not, if it is still all to play for in the last game of the group stage, then we'll go and show that. That'll then get us to the winter break for the World Cup, and then we'll come back for sort of review the World Cup, and I'll show you next episode sort of who's qualified. I'm not sure everybody's finished qualifying just yet, or have they? They probably have. Let's have a look at the World Cup, shall we? So this is it. Groups have been drawn. So we've got Greece, Italy, Jamaica, and Qatar in one group there. England, Mexico, Morocco, and Portugal. That's a tough group for a 2018 World Cup, isn't it? Holland with Argentina, Iran, and South Africa. Norway, USA, Ukraine, and Uruguay. Go on, Australia. Chile, Germany, and Spain. Only Australia could draw that group. Is that the group we had in Brazil? No, we had Holland instead of Germany, I think. But that is Anyway, it's only a game. Brazil, Costa Rica, Czech Republic, and Senegal. It's Belgium, it's Colombia, Mali, and South Korea. And you may not be able to see the bottom group behind my head, but it is France, Croatia, Ghana, and Japan. That's a tough group as well, actually. But yeah, needless to say, I don't think Australia's going to be going very far, and Italy should just be thanking their lucky stars, because that is an absolute walk of a group, isn't it? But there we go. That's it for the next time, guys. I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as I said. Take care.